Heyo, it's me, Magnetonics, everyone's favorite dead streamer. What's up? Okay, I am back. I'm in the middle of a Bun Bun radar. I wasn't gonna do a radar this week, but I kind of was sad after I decided I'm continuing to use the mitty team, and I don't have a Luma Mudrid. And I didn't even get to do Park much last week. So, for anyone curious, I'm basically using the same team. I took out Moala, and I replaced it with Auhi. I think I've been playing some matches, and it's a much better fit for the team. Also, I took out a lot of the HP investment I had, and I put speed investment. Some of you may remember, I think it was even just last week, still, I got into a discussion with Kip on stream about bulk versus speed, and I was in favor of bulk, and I was wrong. Even doing my little rant in the last stream. Like, bulk is strong. It's definitely strong. But I failed to acknowledge how investing minimal bulk can actually make it so that you still reach every breakpoint you need to. I'll use mitty as an example, because it's not like anyone's gonna really steal that spread. No. So, if any of you guys remember my previous mitty spread, I basically had max attack, this stamina, and then the rest in HP. It ended up being like 400 some HP. But I would still take like 80-90% from a CPG from a 2-vine or something. It was just like, well, great, what does all that extra HP give me? I think it was more like 80%. So what I did is I just calced the most reasonable, highest damage interval that I could take, and just put enough HP to survive that, and then reached a good speed break point, and so on. For anyone curious, the mitty breakpoint I hit was living a Synergy Microwaves from a Shaolin Munko. The reason I choose Munko over Chromion is because I ban Chromion in Digiteams almost every time. Also, thank you so much for the sub, Albie. Really appreciate it. The other thing I did is I took some out of attack, because I realized that if you have type advantage, you're very rarely gonna one-shot things, or you'll still one-shot things, but neutral hits will still be a 2-hit KO. So I just changed my spreads around. I've played a few games during this week, like 1 or 2 every day, just to get some of my challenges. And since I've made the change, I've won like 5 out of 6. Maybe it was even more than that. Maybe it was like 7 or 8. So so far it's been good. Well, hopefully it goes well on stream here too. I think you still have 500 attack in is Hazrat and Zyzer. Zyzer makes sense for sure. Hazrat I could even see you dropping attack. It's got heat up to scale it. I think I actually still have 500 special attack in my Nestle just because that's how the spread worked out. Zyzer with rusted and iron coating just one-shots neutral targets? Yep, yeah, it's exactly. Yeah, I tried running that for a little while. Even through like I think I had Mashuk, 2-wire, and Zyzer as like a combo. So I could lead Mashuk and Zyzer into anything and just P-jab, stone balls, just one-shots almost anything. Okay, maybe not quite, but real darn close. And with 2-wire, combos well with Mashuk, but also like neutralizes targets for Zyzare. It was a pretty good core. Problem is that lots of people have ways around it. Whether that's just banning 2-wire because they don't have any ways to effectively push off neutralized. And then Zyzare's also got pretty low special defense. It's got insane defense, but special defense ain't great. Today your pup voice outsped and one tap to Platimus. Oh my goodness, really? That's actually kind of nuts. Like I guess I don't know pup voice's attack stat offhand. I don't think it's higher than Mitty's. And even with the +2, that seems crazy. Made the mistake to Aquabula Hellet. Oh, so they gave it the amphibian boost? Oh no. Oh, I also forgot to mention, since the Twitch title is like pushing to legend, I actually got pretty close with all those wins from trying this team earlier in the week. Rather than almost falling out of Diamond, I'm actually Diamond 3 Division 2. And I think I'm a couple wins into it, so if we win this match, I think I'll be D3, D3. Then you fluid buried it once. Okay, so it was +4. That makes more sense then, for sure. Alright, I'm still learning pick ban with this variation though. Because by getting rid of Moala, it removes Digi and Mental Threat a little bit more. But Aohi makes my Earth weakness worse. So it's still kind of sketch. I think I like to ban Wolfie when I can, just because Wolfie in general is so flexible, and I don't have any melees on this team. Grunder would also be a good ban. He banned Mudrid. We'll see what he picks first. He either picks the Grunder or the thing he pairs with the Grunder. And then I can play around that a bit. Because if he picks the fire type to counter Zeno, then I still have Wolfie around. Oh, also now that I have speed, it makes it... Okay, this sucks a little bit. This was the better play. I was gonna say, since I have more speed, I can actually make use of soft touch a lot better. So I've been doing that. There's many times where I'll just lead like Aohi plus Mitty, and then Jinx Whisper and Matter Teleport the same target. Actually, kind of reasonable just to go both of them. Best thing he's got is Mastion. But there's no shot he stays in on his Garunder, so I just swap out for something. And then let Wolfie plague Mastion. Hazrat's not awful. If I can remove the water synergies, that might be good. I'm leaning towards banning Saipat. I actually have decent counters for Saipat. I think I'm banning the Mimit instead. I don't want to deal with like double anything. Plus if it's striking, that would be a pain. It looks more like a landing team. A landing physical Mimit, for sure. With stuff like Tuvine and Mastion, but if it was striking, it would have speed advantage, and there's no way I could get any sleep off on it. Even though sleep isn't this team's only win condition, it is the main one. Bans the Lawali, so he definitely wants to play around Saipat. There we see it. Gonna bring these two because these two are the ones I want. Hello, workman. Welcome. Still on the mitty, so. Yeah, I think. We're gonna pick the mitty. This is not a great matchup. 99 attack TVs? Seriously, that's it? I thought I was thinking like maybe like upwards of 200 or 300. Oh, funny. Alright, so I just looked at it and Zenareth isn't going to be doing anything for me this game except dealing with Garunder. I have handcuffs on my Lawali, not the Volfi, so I don't have anything great to eat Hazrat swap in. Whatever. Plus 4 attacks, Synergy Master Adoro. Oh, that's a fun little combo. I didn't even think about that. Oh, it was Turok. I could have plagued that slot easily. Whatever. Oh, and he goes for the Volfi. Super interesting. Synergy Master Dora with Pep Voice is sick. It is really cool. I always think of Synergy Master only working on Adoro, but it works on its ally too. There's just so many. It's very limited moves that synergize with mental and or toxic. He's just gonna kill the Volfi, I guess. I guess it is a pretty good type into his team. Well, he can't kill it though. And I didn't quite kill the Turok. Very unfortunate. I probably should not have used Aquatic on the Mastion because he can swap in Saipat now. That was an oops on my part. But it's also a little risky because if I decide to T-Strike instead... Okay, he stayed in, he didn't risk it. T-Strike was very similar. A very close option. Apparently was there a marbles? No. Do I not have my stam calced correctly? Normally with the rotation I guess I did T-Strike, E-Storm. Or no, T-Strike, Aquatic, T-Strike. Didn't account for E-Storm, that sucks. I need to add 3 more stamina to my Nesla. Yeah, that was pretty obvious, but... problem is I don't know how fast the Cypad is. The Hazrat, for that matter. And I want Zenareth alive to deal with Garunder. But both Hazrat and Cypad are stopping me from doing that. Auhi really doesn't do anything here, and Mitty's also pretty limited in what it can do. Oh, it's contagious. So Nestle's now dead. I actually debated on Fiery Souling my own Nestla to kill it and get the Ignis proc. That was a option I considered. I patch those venomous clauses again. Oh, he did swap. God dang. I wasn't sure if he was. If I killed Cypat, then I could make stuff happen with Auhi. But now that I didn't, it's bad. Okay, Garunder went down. I need this to do enough that it's telekinetic. Oh, that doesn't even do half. What in the world, dude? Is there any way I win this? If Zenith isn't faster. I don't think so. I think Zenith has to be faster than Hazrat. It's really bulky, so I think I could be, but I don't know. I can live the Nicho, but I cannot live a double in. Oh man, gotta love Mitty. GG's. I could have strangle and sleep cycled at the end there if I had to. Oh, GG's. I don't think I really got soft touch value there. But Mitty still put in work. See if we can get another knockout or double win challenge. If with one more win, we'll actually complete like everything at once. We'll get like 800 some feathers. That would be enough that I would be able to perfect my Luma Volfi, and then we can use that in our MIDI team here. Also, I have a couple Luma Anahir eggs I bought off the auction house. Good investment? Probably not. But for me, if it's 70k or less and it has like 5 FERT, that's a good deal. So, I figured why not. Anahir is really the only thing I'm saving money for. Once I get a Luma Anatan, then there's no reason to stockpile money. It's just that I buy a perfect Luma I don't own every time I'm able to at that point. I could do that now. Like, if this Bun Bun radar doesn't give me anything, I might just buy a perfect Luma Bun Bun that's on the auction house right now, since their price is actually down a little bit since it was just in Sci Park. But I mean, a million Pansuns is still a million Pansuns. Like, that's about, I think that's all I have right now. I just got a little bit more from that win, but last I checked I was at, yeah, pretty much right there. If I play and do all the missions, I get about 400,000 a week. Which is pretty nice. But that just means I can get not quite 2 perfect Lumas a month. Only one if it's some rare, more expensive. Alright, we got a match. Let's win this one. I encountered Gazuma plus Moments opener. Last patch. This patch I haven't seen it. Well, I haven't played against it. G-Star. Okay, Digi. So, Munko Zalbian. So I can ban Chromion and whichever one of those he doesn't pick. He has to ban Nesla. Okay. Voice just ended them at +4. People always underestimate the baby Tems. Is there any world where I don't pick Nessa? I guess if he doesn't pick either Munko or Zalbian, I guess he could just lead Gazuma Zalbian then. But that's still fine. Outspread the Moss 3 Prio with Faraday Cage. Really? So they did. I feel like most Momenses invest a little bit of speed at least. Mudred's good here because it resists Zalbian's attacks. Gazuma can't really hit it, and it'll get Deluge off hold. And I'm banning Munko anyways. Acronox and Volfiur still be a pain. And if that's a Zen Platamus, that'll feel bad as well. I'd be surprised if it's not a determined Platamus, honestly. Because how often are you getting outsped and slept on a fast Digi-aggro team? I feel like it's not very often. Wally's good here. Hits the 2 Toxics. Koish, walls Volfi. Good against Gazuma. Okay. I want at least one mental for Deluge synergy, otherwise it was pointless. I am not super sold on Tolkien here. Oh, it's worth mentioning too that since I banned out both other digitals, Zalbian doesn't have any Electro Punch synergies. Also, Gazumas normally don't carry more than Tesla Prison as a turn 1 offensive move. So this should be a very free T-Strike Soil Steam. Retreats the Gazuma. There's the wastewater. It's fine. Getting rid of Zalbian here is really good. My Mudred's faster than a max speed Platamus, so I can very easily bring in Mitty here. But he'll probably bring in one of his electrics knowing that. Yeah. I actually have no idea if Koish does more damage than... Or a Koish E-Punch does more damage than a Munko harmful. But I guess we're about to find out. It's really the only thing I need Mitty for, so we're good. It's just if it's a Zen Platamus that's bad. That's about it. Alright, we're good. Oh, ice cubes. Not what I was expecting. A welcome development, though. So I have Nesla in the back. I could bring in... take the E-Punch if I think it's coming. But I'm assuming he's just going to finish off Mudred with another ice cubes. He did go for the Mitty. It is Taser. So I gotta look now. I did 33% with Sea Deluge. Alright, so I can finish off the Platymus with another. It doesn't sleep unless he swaps, but it's still worth it just to get the kill on Plat. Interesting. I still have Bundred alive now for Gazuma later on, which is super good. I was bringing Volphy now and then swap in Lawali in the Mudrid slot. I'm gonna choose Nestle instead, actually. The game right now is basically just to force a 1v1 versus Acronox, and then just stamina control it. Nesta goes down, unfortunate but expected. Well, the Wally's pretty fast. I don't know if it outspeeds max speed Acronox though. I know I said I was just going to ignore the Acronox, but I decided against it. I just don't want to deal with shenanigans. Rotten Goo, that's fine, who cares? Whitewood can one-shot and outspeed Koish. So can my two Plaguers here. I would love to Resin Trap here, but that's not particularly an option. Yeah, and then I can Dust Vortex, Sludge Gift, Dust Vortex, rotation on Volphy because Sludge Gift costs 0 stamina. He does that on the Volphy, which is really surprising. I would have expected it on the Lawali. Because if he could outspeed and kill Lawali before it gets the Plague off, that would be really nice for him. Maybe it's just a low special attack in Vesgazuma though, and he didn't think it would. It'd be able to do enough. GG's. See, mitty team OP. I wish I would have had this version of it when I played in the regional. No promotion yet, that's sad. Let's see how many failures we get though. Really, only 700? Well, I guess my math's off. Oh well. We'll kill this Bun, then head over to Tamer's Paradise and get the last hot fixes for my Volphy. think I'll have enough to even finish my Towley as well. Oh well. Yeah, gotta sleep. Well, thank you for stopping by, and thank you so much for the sub as well. Have a good sleep. Looks like somebody's actually got a really good deal in trade chat too. Buy yours as well. I mean, you can actually get more for them on the auction house. I can only buy for as much as I have money right now. But like the ones with 6 fert are worth like a bunch more than the ones with 0 and 1 fert. And this guy's selling for an average that's below the auction house price. It's actually a pretty decent deal. You've been selling 1 and 75 egg? Oh, just like other types, or you... Oh, why does it prioritize that? Oh, there's still Anna here egg? Wow, that's crazy. I didn't... Do you have a Luma Anna here? 4 speed, 3 special defense. You hatched a 1 to 750 with 5 fert? Oh, wow, that's nuts. Oh, well, might as well just play. Yeah, that's insanely lucky. Yeah, that basically pays for the entire thing. And one day I'll hatch one of these stupid things. I debated on just buying a full one, but I never save up enough money to do that. Like I've debated on selling my Discord hat more than a few times. But even that, it sounds like the best deal I've gotten on it so far is 7 million. 3 for over 1 million, yeah. One egg to a friend for like 400,000. Oh, that's nice. Alright. Talia still got to pick up energy manip at some point. But Wolfie is now perfect. Except I gotta go buy smoothies for it. Darn. We're getting real close to the pukey area. Still got one with 3 fert, you think? You promised that to be flat. You know if anyone's hatched on him yet? It's a pretty insane price, but I'd almost take my luck with the 1 in 750s. I guess I didn't actually. I clicked on all of them, but I didn't look if they were all Luma parents for sure. You hatched like under 100. Okay, good. They're all Luma parents. You only hatch on, yeah. Oh, in total, it does feel about like that. My odds average out about there as well. Tally still go here. I was gonna fly over to the smoothie place. Spend my remaining pansons. Like to gamble once in a while. I'll gamble a lot on cheaper 1 in 75 eggs for other Tems. Like this Volfia I got here was a 1 in 75 egg. But it took me about 30 or 40 of them to get the hatch. And when they can buy them for like 40 a piece, it ends up being like 1.6 million or something in the end, so. Worth it? No. But at least when the cost is spread out over time, it feels less bad. If you're throwing a million pansons for a perfect Luma, which I also do fairly often, it says you better at least hope it's going to be a good one. You can buy a 707. Exactly, I know, it's a bad deal. I really thought that once Digilares came out and got popular that that the Luma egg prices would drop, but they really haven't a whole lot. Alright, let me just see what my spread is, and then I'll 5, 1, 8, 5, 5, 1, 8, 5. Inflation, yeah. Lower Weaver, hello, welcome. Doing a bit of PvE right now, and by that I mean I'm just getting my Lumas up to speed. And hatching, I guess, like a whole bunch of anti-hero eggs, because someone had a decent deal on them. Do I have some fruits left? I don't know, what are the rest of the TVs in? Special attack? It's not like I stock, I'll just throw another pointless fruit. I'm putting way too much thought into this. So part of me wants to optimize, and I've got 8 of these. Sure, you can be an attack Volfy. Because I'm only using this one. I'm so glad they added Lumas to Showdown. It's very nice. One of the best things they've done for this game in a long time. I'll have to come up with a nickname for it later, but it is what it is for now. We'll basically hash these things 2 at a time. I don't like taking off my Pookie backpack, but I probably should for this. Just to speed it up a little bit. Making pansons a little more valuable is always a good thing. Yeah, we'll see what the arcade brings, if that's going to be any good. If that takes pansons, or if it opens up cosmetics that can be traded for pansons. ult called Treasury. I do not have an ult that's a treasury. I don't have an ult at all. The only ult I have is the one I made and used for like one day on Showdown. Alright. I pretty much turn all of my Pansons into Tems, or like... I basically use my Pansons as soon as I get them. Most I ever hold on to is a little bit over 1 million. Egg Maker's Treasury? I guess I don't quite understand. Come on, female. Oh, whatever. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Hatching an egg cancels Q. Feels bad. Customize bag. Alright, back to it. Let's see if we can find a Q before the next egg hatches. The next one was also kind of a low timer since I already was holding on to it from the start of the stream. It would be nice to get Haluma Bun Bun from this radar for sure. Because now I cannot buy the perfect Bun Bun in the auction house. And since I've just completed 2 more Lumas... No Side Park? I did not get one from Side Park last week, no. I was actually going for Umishi as well since it was higher odds. And still no luck. I wasn't on a whole lot last week. Just was kind of down on the game. You got the Bun Bun? Nice. Oh, not the Yumishi though. Rip. I feel it was just like 3 times versus 4 times odds. I felt like it was way higher of a chance to get the Yumishi, and both of them are I think are really similar radars chances. So I figured I'd just get the one and do the radar for the other. But unfortunately I didn't get either and I'm still doing a radar. Hello Millie, welcome. Right side, Bun Bun radars are super quick just because heli kick. I know I did a Volphy radar on stream before, that was awful because I had to go through the uppercut animation and the death animations twice. Most radars I guess I could still do this with the... Why am I not using the Adaro still? That's still just as quick. If not faster, because the animation time. I just gotta put Schweenshorn on it. That was a big stupid moment. I'll have to remember to change that after this. Well, we already got our 2 wins, so at this point I'm just trying to get Legend. But I'm not gonna try hard too much. Boat X. Alright. I hate Munkos. Perfect coverage. Super threatening. I don't have anything great that can hit it past Nesla. We saw last game that Zalbian is not particularly a threat. He can't mimic Zalbian because I can just pick one of my 2 crystals and he can't do anything. We could see Zalbian and... Oh, he'll ban one of the crystals. Close to Legend? Eh. I am D3, D2 right now. Diamond 3 Division 2. And I'm like 3 or 4 wins into Division 2, so I should get a promotion if I win this game. But that's what I thought 2 games ago. So you never really know. But yeah, I'm relatively close. I wasn't even trying. I was just playing this team, and then I ended up getting so many wins. I really want to pick Madrid, but I don't want to pick Madrid when there's a Oshiara around. I'm kind of forced to just pick Wolfie first, which isn't bad. Wolfie's strong against like this guy's entire team. That's why I hate the Tem. Versus some legend players as well. So if all goes well, next win, I wish you luck, and I wish you, well, not only that you get the promotion off your next game, but that you also win. In what world do I not just pick Madrid here? I guess because Lava Wave Water Blade kills. Dang it. Actually pretty similar to that, just most of your wins are against diamond players. Need the 10 wins after still? Yeah. There's still I think there's still plenty of the season left. We got like a month or so. Bans Nesla, kind of interesting. I have both crystals then, both mentals. I'm gonna ban the Wolfie now though, so it frees up Madrid a little bit more. Any more influx is real now. Always has been. More and more people are reaching legend. It always happens at some point in the season. We've just reached that point now. Both my fires are really bad this matchup. Tolkien's not bad against Hazrat, but has a worse matchup into Nesla. Oh, he's also really nice just because they can get Fiery Souls off for burns to reduce damage. And also Ignis if something is low health, it can finish off. But really this doesn't look like a great matchup. I'm gonna probably end up saying that a lot. If you look at the type chart for my team, it's actually kind of awful. Bad, awful. Alright, so exponentially scuffed D&D session right now, waiting for a friend to come back. Well, thank you for stopping by, Kip. If I can kill the Nesla, it frees up Mudrid to deal with Hazrat better. Easy M buff. At least you would definitely press M buff on Zeno here. Oh man, you're nuts. You're nuts, Millie. I think it's safe to double the Nesla. So the Wolfie here. Interesting choice. It's a bulky Hazrat. That is not a high attack invest Hazrat, I don't think. Oh dang, I maybe didn't even need a Plague there. Sea Spikes probably would have finished it off from 100. Maybe not. My Wolfie's not max special attack. Zeno has more damage. Ranking back up to Diffu? No, I actually started ranking up on accident and then kind of ran out of like funny MIDI titles for my streams, so this is all I got. Wanted something clickbaity, right? What's if I actually say I'm trying to get legend? Maybe some of the new players that haven't stopped in yet would be like, oh hey, it's the high ranking player. Not some guy who's just sitting in D1 trying out LC Tems. He has to double the Volphy, right? Does he want to do that, though? Don't I just double the OCR anyways? Yeah, he does. He has to double. Difference is that you play a Wrecked Farewell, so if your Zeno dies against Hazrat, that's always a trade you're gonna take. Gotcha, gotcha. That makes sense. Nice, just over half. Alright, here comes Mitty, doing nothing in particular. Well, Deluge, why not? Just in case he swaps and something. Deluge and Sea Spikes do the same damage. The only reason I wouldn't Spikes there is so that I could use it on the next, or wouldn't Deluge there, so I could use it next turn against the Hazrat, which would have been the play. But oh well. Here comes the Mitty. Ooh, that doesn't quite do half. No! He mimics my Zenith. That's not great, but I do have Auhi in the back. I really do wish I had Deluge now. I'm kind of sad. I was predicting a swap to the Mimit last turn because he really wanted the Oshiara to deal with Mudred and Auhi. At this point, I kind of just have to let my board die and then bring in these two. They should be able to clean up. Especially now that I don't have to worry about Mimic going onto Zalbian. Nothing touches Mudred, exactly, yeah. Tote certainly calc the Hazrat spreads to live a 2-hit KO from Mitty. Certainly, yes. Unfortunately, Zeno actually doesn't die here. Maybe he should live this, especially because I'm pretty sure that's a physical Mimit. Maybe it's not. I hope he kills the Zenith here. Like, Mitty's not a threat, right? Darn. Mitta's War Drum? Yeah, it is a physical Mimit. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I mean, this Hazrat probably has, like, Venomous Claws to finish off my Zenith, and since it's faster, that'll be unfortunate. Whatever. Zabian gets holds off on Turbine, so maybe after the knockback, Mudred dies? Just maybe? You can't ignore Zenith, though. Deluge doesn't kill Zeno here. So that forces Albion to use another attack on it later. I guess he just does that now. Nope, he doesn't. So he has rotating prio options. Not that surprising, not at all. But it is worth noting. Alright. Oh, it was double screens Albion. I didn't realize that. I guess Zenareth went to Practed because it's only monotype. Could have swapped in Auhi for Deluge Synergy though. The turn before, I had to kill Hazrat so that my Zenareth wouldn't die. Because if that Hazrat had Venomous Claws, we knew it outsped. Turn Mudred died. Mudred just rested. Or I rested on, or I was OX'd on Zenareth, and I guess I'm just confused. I was fine no matter what. Yeah, when Mudred died, Zenareth was OX'd. And Deluge on Mudred. Oh, okay, yeah, that was dumb. That's true. I didn't. I was kind of just clicking buttons because I knew I had won by that point. I guess I should change my win rate. Where's my toothpaste bunny? Oh, I was gonna get the Adoro from the box. To make this go, I don't know, like half a second faster, 1 second faster. I don't know. It's not like I count the helicopter kick animation. I should just leave Schween's Horn on the stupid thing. At this point, all it is just a radar farmer. Adora is actually a Luma I don't have yet. It's a low percent. I tried it in the last Side Park, but still odds were low. Oh, I forgot it has to go through both text boxes. Maybe it's not even faster then. Oh well. PvE gamer. I'm in Vanity now. I gotta step up my PvE game. Alright. See if we can keep up the streak. Two-tailed horse with a pseudo stall team. It looks, it's probably really stallish. I don't know why there's a Moala here. Zen Med, paralyzing poison shenanigans probably. I'm sure that's a paralyzing poison brumation Garunder. It's fun. I like that little combo. I have multiple counters to Hypnotist. Mag, get the team together and find a day for the league match. Oh, come on, you can stop in our chat. You know that we've been trying. You probably did. There's too many messages to read. Yeah, we've been trying. Right now, I can't like speak a time that works universally for everyone to understand. You muted it. Yeah, we're working on it. Hazarov's kind of the one coordinating between the teams here. I pick here? Like, Mudred's really nice into some stuff, and then really bad into others. I don't have. This will be a good practice to figure out how I fare against a stall team. I know if I can get mitty plus 1 sleeper into the end game, I can sleep cycle Lawali plus a sleeper. Well, it would have to be plus the Jinx Whisper or mitty. I was gonna say he almost banned both of my Jinx Whisper users, so that'd be sad. Zenith goes down though, so that means Mudred is my only. Whatever. Crystal. So Garunner is kind of strong here. If it's holding, it's probably holding Matcha. So if it's not holding energy drink, I think I'm okay. We're going to mitty. We always go the mitty. Nobody ever bans the mitty, so it's always free. Except when people do ban the mitty, in which case I'm just sad. I want Aohi for sure as well. I'll only have 1 deluge. So that's sad. It almost looks like he's not even going for raid boss here. I go Tolkien. Better deal with Tyrannac. Win for Cycrox. First thing you see in team chat, Kip almost dying. Oh, that's good question. Well, Kip almost died, and we just got an update on it. I guess Cycrox could come in, take the double, and then Lawali gets embers. That'll probably be what happens. But then I have Deluge up on Mudred, and I can swap in Aohi the next turn. It was not too bad. It's not great, not at all, but some. I wouldn't be surprised to see Shween stay in here, wanting to get a water cannon off on like Mudred or something. Maybe even Tyrannac swaps for one of the Toxics for synergy. I think that's okay though. If I can kill Shween, I don't have to worry about anything getting overbuffed. Yeah, he does swap the Shween though. And Cycrox comes in. Kundra was playing Adshot Grunder on his ult, rested turn 1 Brimation, click Shelter turn 2 into Paralyzing Poison. That's fun. I like that. Less than half, let's go. Wait. Yeah, that's less than half. It's barely less than half, but it is. Mudred cannot get hit by Paralyzing Poison from Cycrox because of Resistant. And it's an Intimidator Tyrannac. Or, sorry, a Frightening Tyrannac, so it is still active. I'm gonna bring in Tolkien here, because honestly, I don't need Tolkien this game. You're not into probing team chats, called private chat for a reason. Gotcha, that's fair. I guess I'm just not taking it too seriously, so that's why. So we're getting roared this turn, probably. Kinda have to take the risk though and kill Moala if at all possible. It's not possible. Oh, he uses transient. I almost swapped into mitty, thinking that I could avoid the special attack drop here, but decided against it. Ruin to extinction, surely. Yeah, I mean, there's not much I can do against that, though. I guess I could have brought in mitty and put the thing to sleep right now. That would have been my best play. Mento, hello! Welcome. Kind of have two options here. I guess it depends on what he does, but I do have an option of using Deluge on my own Mudrid to push off Doom. But doing that into a board with Shuin and Garunder seems kind of like a bad idea. Especially when I die to one water cannon. It looks like what I'm going to have to do once these two die is I'm going to have to bring in Auhi and Lawali. I'll bring in Lawali to resin trap the Shuin, and then Auhi to put the Garunder to sleep, and then I have to put the Garunder to sleep for the entire rest of the game while I wipe out his other Tems, essentially. But having these three in the back is really good because with any two of those three alive, I can sleep cycle. Yeah, I was expecting Garunder to swap out there. That's just fine. Looks like it's going to be Auhi and mitty. Because Lawali's going to die real soon here. I'm almost certain that this resin trap does not kill Shuin, but if it does, that would help immensely. Not quite. Very, very, very unfortunate. Ooh, that's huge. And it's actually huge. Mac won't get alerted when it wakes up. That's a good point, I don't think it will. It does? Yeah, okay. Oh well. He probably swaps to Tyrannac here. No, he doesn't. He just goes for the kill on Auhi, but it doesn't work. I'm actually surprised, like his Garunder was faster than me. That's bad. That is really bad. My Auhi has 274 speed. My Garunder has at least 183 speed. 3 prio was faster? I know. That's still insane. That throw, because I was gonna like Jinx Whisper it here. And then aim for a sleep cycle, but I can't. I can't sleep cycle that. Told the other day his Garunder is really fast, like 400 TVs in speed or something. Oh, he's the reason why? Slower because Highway's 2 prio? Yeah. Four hundred TVs in speed, that's nuts. If I was faster, I would be just fine. Can't you strangle it to death? No, I can't. That's what I'm saying. I can't cycle it because it would be able to outspeed my Jinx Whisper with its Paizo. So I have to kill it. Which is reasonable, because it has less in bulk and more in speed. So if anyone didn't believe in the mitty, here's your proof. Soft touch is OP, mitty is OP. And this guy is fuming. He's clapping. He has formation here, but it does not matter. Because I Fiery Soul and Matter Teleport. GG's. Yeah. See, that's the problem with investing so much in speed. And I'm glad he revealed that to me early. Otherwise, I may have made a different play. If he had chose to defib and then hid that he was faster with Paizo, maybe he didn't even know he was faster, then I would have made different decisions. And it could have cost me the game very easily. Oh. Egg hatching? No luck. 0 fruit. We'll go grab another one, and then I'm really curious how much speed invests. Or I'm gonna go attempt. I just want to see how much speed invest that really was. I don't know what this team is. I mean, it's just my pick a Tem example team. I don't care. So it's a minimum of 200 speed invest. So I guess 200's not that bad. I thought it was going to be more. But that's still pretty crazy on a Tem that's slow like Gerunder. Nope. I thought I ran into the bun, but no, it was a competitive match. Got to change the win counter. There we go. Probably only play another match or two. Triple mental. All 3.5 mentals. Volgon. He's 1 in 75. I think you forgot a 0 there. Yeah, no, I'm not that rich, Lore Weaver. Just 12 1 in 750 eggs cost me 750k. So, yeah, that's a number. I've got double crystal. He's got no melees. Once I get the Luma in here, that's basically my end game goal. It's not particularly, but it's just the only reason for me to save up money, because I have a Discord hat, which is like the coolest of the rare hats in my opinion. So it's not like I'd need to save up for one of those. Backer trophy, I could, but I don't have any reason to. What I want is just more comp perfect Lumas. And Annie here's the most expensive of those. Volgon. Interesting. He wants to slow down turn 1. Volgon and Tyrannak needed for all Luma achievement. It is not. Volgon, Tyrannak, and Anihir and Atan are all excluded. Hope I'm doing weekly layers for the Luma Legendary. You can actually get them from every run now, but layers are not enjoyable. Maybe after the rework I'll give them some more tries, but in their current state, I am not a fan. Like Volphy, I don't even know why I was thinking Volphy is so good on this board. It's one of my mentals. I have to watch out for Deluge here a little bit. I'm leaning towards banning Focus. Focus because it has slowdown synergy with a lot of the team. Lowaddle doesn't have any way to sleep. Nobody runs Hypno on Adoro. Most people don't even know it learns it. I'll pick Tolkien because I know I'm bringing it for sure. Good against Adoro, and then just burn damage reduction's too good to pass up. 500 speed Hypno Adoro. After I just got outsped by a Gerunder, I wouldn't put it past someone. On some of these teams I have seen fast Adoros. Just because Cyclops' biggest weakness is that it's slow. Or Adoro is slow, so it usually just gets doubled in and killed. And people aren't afraid of attacking a Synergy Master Adoro. Because they're not going to get Toxic Ticked. .262 speed with 500 speed, so that's the same speed as Zeno. I don't really want Nesla here. I mean, Nesla would be alright against the Mentals, but I think I'm actually just going to go these two. 5 wins, no legend. How long does it usually take? It varies a lot. I actually get pretty lucky normally, and it only takes me 2 or 3, but I usually do it pretty late into the season, like right now. Oh, yikes! Wow, I forgot how squishy my Zenith is. Madness buff is not the move I should have clicked. Thanks to Crema and their new fair matchmaking and elo rating. It would have been really funny if I had ad shot on my Volphy. Because of Jinx Whisper, but I have it on my Aohi. Double type crystal paper. Nah, I just took almost all of the HP invest out of my Zenith. And I kind of underestimated how much damage I would take from an opposing Zenith. Yeah, Volgon swapping there was obvious. Lowaddle swapping in, less obvious. Oh, no, he wants... We're both doing Deluge here, but I'm faster. That just killed. I could have used C-Spikes instead. So he must not have a whole lot of bulk in that one either. I know I'm +3 special attack, but Zenith has insane bulk. So... I just happen to have more speed, which is exactly what happened in my match versus Ali in the regional. Wasn't D3 at the start of the stream? I was D3, D2, so... He doesn't have a lot of great swap-ins. If he brings in Schween... Schween probably can't even kill Zenith. I don't even know if Yowler can. Yowler probably can if it's got enough offensive invest, but it dies to mitty. Zenith should outspeed either Lowaddle or Volgon. Talking about your way to legend? Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't even need Zenith for anything. It would be nice to kill Lowaddle here, but if I can just get some damage on anything, it would be good. Seppuku. Completely forgot about that. Mitty OP. Mitty is a lot of fun. Doesn't quite kill Yeller, but you know, whatever. Mittens. GG. No promo yet. Oh, another egg hatch? No luck. Oh, I still got 10 more. In total, I'm probably somewhere around. I think I've hatched around 800 full odds, and probably around 90, 1 in 750. So I guess that's a total of like 170 out of 750. No, Anna here. No, do not get XP. I guess that'll make it a little more valuable later on when I send it to Freetem. I'm gonna clear out a couple bun buns before I queue up for the next one. Next one will probably be my last. Didn't plan to stream super long today. I'm glad to give Mitty a good performance. This team is still by far the most fun team I've had this patch. Let's see. Well, I'm 1100 feathers away from being able to perfect my Zenith, and then I'll be able to have that Luma on my team as well. What was I doing? Oh, yes, grabbing another egg. I mean, if that guy hadn't given up, it still would have been fine. The advantage you get through soft touch is way more than I ever would have thought. I never played the Grandpa Tataru combo back when Turbo Hyperkinetic Grandpa was everywhere in OP. I felt it was too strong. But now that I can just kind of mess around with mitty and have deluge synergy, it's a lot of fun. You've gathered 30,000 feathers and 900,000 pantons only from PvP. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, if there's a certain time you like, you can basically just get a perfect Luma of it at that point. It's like, the story is definitely not for everyone. I wish I was able to just play Showdown during the story back when I did it. Because, like, I actually had to save all the money from my story playthrough just to be able to buy a competitive team by the end of it. And even then, I had no idea what Temtem competitive was like at all. So one of the first Tems I bought was a Ruminant Minotaur. I also had like a Calibus, and I did all 500 spreads. I actually got most of them in the box still, just because they were all bad traits. I know I was super happy when I was able to buy like a Pico for 5k. It was perfect. But little did I know that how bad heat discharge was. Yeah, here's what I got left. I got like Scaravolt, it was scuffed for Decidora, a Waspine. I don't know why. I think part of these were from like a bug team. I got what was a Toxic Farewell Lowally. Here's the Drakash, Formation Garender. Coward's Rest Grumper, also scuffed. And here's the Ruminant Minotaur. Oh, and then Calibus as well. Just Toxic Farewell now. We had a 500 HP, 500 Special Defense Brock. I also had one of those, but I actually used Brock last season or 2 seasons ago, and I didn't feel like buying a new one. I just re-TV'd it. You don't want to do the story, but you want to do the end game. Gales with a free spot for Heli Cake, yeah. I mean, I probably have like a Platamus or 2 with a spot left for Water Blade. I know that Somebody did report that platypets caught in the wild can still have water blade. I don't know if they've fixed it yet though. I have a platypet with water blade still. I should check. I don't think I'm actually gonna bug abuse, but it would have been really fun to, like during the mid-season invitational, just to throw a platymus with water blade on there and have everyone be really confused. Did a sin with Lapunite before. What did Lapunite lose? I think Lapunite lost Crystal Spikes, so it would stop OXing itself. Yeah, that's right. Please do and win with it. Yeah, here it is. I still got Water Blade. It's not OT and it would take forever to fix up. I could probably go catch one in the wild and still it would have it though. It's just, that doesn't, I don't know. Too lazy. Just buy a platypet pheromones for 2k and go catch a single platypet with like all green stats. In comp it will probably not work. It will if it's on a pro team. Somebody tested it, and it did indeed work. Oh, I wasn't a... Darn, I just canceled my queue. I thought I forgot to queue up. Pro team not allowed in TMCS? Right, it's not allowed. But if I have it the exact same, like who actually bothers to check? Like if I just switch it up at the very end and had it look the exact same, nobody would question it until it came into play. And then I'd get disqualified and banned and nobody would ever hear from me again. It would just disappear. Maybe if 1.5 is bad, I'll do that during like the regional championship. You had Lampa spikes and then it did the glass blade or whatever when you click spikes? Gotcha, gotcha. Doesn't care about the game anymore, want to go out with a bang, get banned from Temtem. I mean, that'd be a heck of a way to quit, wouldn't it? If I managed, like, I thought it was really funny when I won the America Regional with the OB Anatan team, the target rep team. I actually had Platimus on that team, and I was like, huh, if only I had that Platimus here. Because by then, Waterblade had already been removed. Like, I make it to the finals, and all of a sudden reveal I got a move that's not on there. People are getting DQ'd from the Pokemon World Championships for genning Mons. Well, do that for Temtem too. It's just something I caught in the game, legit. Ah, ew. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 electric weaknesses. The guy that played multiple regionals and got banned for it. We probably won't forget about you if you go in with a Water Blade plat. Yeah, Drac, otherwise known as nowadays as Turniphead, I believe. See this Earth Resist on their team? I know I am sure that Arachnite has Soul Shout though, so I kind of gotta watch out for that. Like I banned the Munko, but he just picks Gazuma and then picks Arachnite after. If he doesn't pick Arachnite, at least I know it's got Soul Shout. Alright, it doesn't have Soul Shout. Really? Is he trying to bait me, thinking that he doesn't have it? By hovering over other stuff? Or does he actually not have it? I'm not familiar with this player. Sometimes I'll do this where I'll hover over other options to make my opponent think that, oh, I don't have Soul Shout. No, I don't have the move. I didn't instantly pick it when you picked double Earth into my team. And then I'll just click it on them once we get in game. mean, he can't sparks his Arachnite. Otherwise, I'd be able to hit it super effectively. Don't feel like dealing with Hedgen. Don't want to deal with Tolkien either, but whatever. Nimble? It probably is Nimble. And that's why I'm not gonna stay in on Mudrid. The safest thing for me to do turn 1 is to Jinx Whisper the Arachnite and swap Mudrid for Mitty. They all have Soul Shout? No. On mine, I didn't run Soul Shout, but if you take anything from my sets, it's that you expect the unexpected, so... Yeah, I probably should have banned Tolkien. Just hate Hedgen so much. Ay, 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 ay. Even Zabian has Soul Shout. I thought I heard someone say earlier today he had Martial Strike, and I was really confused. Like, he's the only melee move it's got is 5 PPH. Why hate on Hedgen? Just because it's faster than everything I want to run, essentially. I'm pretty sure I put enough speed in my Mudrid to outspeed it with Deluge. But what kind of Hedgen's gonna stay in against Mudrid anyways? Mudrid's faster, yeah, but Hedgen always has Prio. Mudrid doesn't. Not on the Earth side, at least. I'm gonna bring the Wally because it'll be better into everything that's not named Tolkien. And Tolkien doesn't do anything against itself, so it would have just been a swap in. True, but it has to generify turn 1. Not on this team. If he sparks and uses like Unseen Blow, I'm gonna be incredibly sad. He uses it on Volphy. And he doesn't He does use the Nimble. But he actually has a slow Gazuma. Because Nimble's priority. So it should have gone before the Arachnite. So I mean, Volphy eating a Soul Shout that's not... It's not adaptive boosted isn't bad. I calc for +0, but forgot the free +2. He does swap, which is really sad. I was sure he would, but whatever. My Mitty's faster than his Gazuma even. Super weird. I guess he just banks on the Hurricane boost. So max speed Arachnite is 230. No! Wait. No! I have to do Celts now.
So the reason I was complaining is because Tesla Prison makes my Lawali slower than Zenareth, so I can't plague Crystal Spike's Gazuma. I have to plague Deluge. Bush though, I know, that's why I have to double. That's why I have to double. Lawali dying here means like nothing though. I don't need Lawali at all. So it's just like a max HP, max special attack Gazuma or something. Yeah, it's probably worth using Plague on the Obi. Just for some chip on it. I got greedy, tried to go for a resin trap, just for the trap. Yeah, we do see the token come in. Eater? Why? This guy's team is really... I don't know. It's just really matchup fishy. Eater token's really good in aggro though. How? You have safe swaps. Yeah. I don't know. It's just. I feel like you're nerfing your own amount, your own damage. But I guess if you're just swapping anyways, it doesn't particularly matter. Gotta know how to use it. Fair. Bush is up again. I should have done those swaps the other way around. I was thinking that Tolkien might go for the mitty, because mitty can hit it neutrally. Instead, Mudred has to eat that, and it's bad. Yeah. I don't win here. Like, my electric gets banned out. And then I don't have anything left. Like, I can deluge a Tolkien again. But my team's just running low on anything. I guess I forgot about the Nimble actually makes the Arachnid outspeed everything on my team as well. And then the Marbles value here sucks. lose a game, get promoted to legend, no worries. It's just sad to end on a loss, you know? I just don't have anything that can manage against him here. And then he's got reset too to use on his own token. And he lives it anyways because it's a double screen Obi. Yeah, GG's. Oh, the token doesn't even die. Does this guy not have like any speed on like any of his Tems except Obi? But he's running Digi aggro? It's just really weird. I don't understand it. I have a whole bunch of stuff that's now slow and low health. Having 2 Tesla prisoners. Yeah, slow Digiago, it doesn't really make sense. This guy just takes the L against any team with, like, electrics. 6 wins was the charm. Nice. Now we just see like Zabi and Arachnite or something. Or Arachnite OB, I guess that works too. Oh, he had bush up? Oh, I wasn't even counting turns. If I killed a Arachnite there, I maybe still could have won, because Volfi lives this. And then I outspeed and kill Obi the next turn. Time to go to bed. It's not even late for me here. I'm just gonna go and play some board games with my family. This isn't anything like I can do. This guy's just playing for a 50% win rate. It's not a well-designed team. He's type or weakness stacking super bad. His spreads are also complete jank. Yeah. He loses a mirror match against Digi-aggro. What's the point of running Digi-aggro then? Not fishing, just bad? Yeah. This guy just takes his loss. Like, I wouldn't enjoy that at all. For me, the most infuriating type of games are the ones where I never have agency on if I'm winning or not. Like this guy, he just insta-wins some matchups and insta-loses others. And if that's what he enjoys doing, power to him. I don't. Like, you're never going to see a team like this in a TemCS tournament. If you do, it's not going to succeed. Because you're going to lose in Swiss, because 6-round Swiss, you win 3, you lose 3. Yeah, that was his name. Or is that... Or are you saying that's you or something? If it is, I apologize for... but... I don't like that play style, and that's just... a personal thing. Just... insta-losing certain matches, because you're not prepared for it. Are there many electrics around right now? Do I look like you would play that kind of team? Honestly, I'm not sure what your name is in game. So that's all I'm. Lots of people have different Discords and or it's the same. Lucas is all baby times. Oh. My bad. I love the baby Tims then. As you can tell from my mitty. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I should check that player's rank. I'm kind of curious. I would guess they're sitting around gold, maybe low. Or no, I did just check. It was like low diamond, wasn't it? Like they'll steadily move up just because of the way the ranking system works. So if all they're trying to do is get the rewards, a team like that'll work. Because you can get a 50% win rate. What electrics are around right now? I still see plenty of Golzies. Nestlas are really common. There's also a lot of waters, like Oshiara. Schwinn. I beat the Arc Tamers yesterday. I want to say thanks for your help. Oh, I'm glad I could help. I'll probably try and get out the in-depth guides once a week still. Still gotta make the Psypat one when I get a chance. People usually run more than one electric. I'd say it varies a lot. I've seen it. More than one electric is usually good to have, just because so many types interact with it. Render's still common. Nestla's common. Volgon you see pretty often. Gazuma's on a lot of teams, even some with only 1 or 2 digitals. If you constantly meet 1 or less electrics on the enemy team, you'd be fine to building Electric Week. But I mean, it wasn't only Electric Week, it's also Digi Week and Water Week. So you're actually weak to a quarter of the type chart. I just kind of skipped over the other 2. But I mean, Water Week you have Obi, Arachnite, Zabian, Munko, Tolkien, sort of Mimit. Digi, basically the same, minus Tolkien. So, and like, he was slow on a lot of his Tems, so if he ran into an opposing Digi aggro team, or even just a team with a Gazuma plus, like, any Digi for the fast charge boost, he would lose that matchup. Just because he gets outsped. I'm wrong? Who's... Or you're saying Millie's wrong? I mean, all I'm saying is that a team like that isn't consistent. I prefer to have some control over winning or losing. I try and get my matches, or I like to play teams where I have an even chance into every matchup, and it comes down to skill and your like making correct plays to win games. That's what I enjoy most. Because if you're losing before the game even starts, because you got a bad matchup and somebody has a team that they lose just as many as they win before the game even starts, what's the point in even playing out the match? I think if I faced that player again, I would stand a chance. knowing that his team is very slow, knowing he has Nimble and Soul Shout and Microwaves. Want to do a scrim? Sure, I can do a scrim. I was gonna end the stream, but I don't mind another match. Gazuma Ma sounds disgusting. It's a pretty, yeah, it's interesting. Because it makes moments really fast. You can't ignore the moments because it'll... Alright, the Gazuma sparks the moments, so it ends up getting scaling special attack, and it's fast, and it has fast harmfuls. Or controlled plasmas. Or plasmas for control. But if you don't ignore it and you don't kill it, it just gets the refurbished proc. Alright, do you want to send, or should I send, Millie? Sounds gross. You get it? I was just explaining for anyone who didn't understand. And yeah, Lore Weaver, I can definitely coach this sometime for sure. Side do I prefer? Doesn't really matter. I have a beat about even. I guess usually orange is good for me. I haven't learned with this team which side is better though. Still need to decide to start playing the game. Invite because I'm lazy. Alright. Is it just... I gotta remember how to spell your name. That is not it. I might need some help. That was it? Oh, I just didn't recognize the avatar. And you don't have a border. It threw me off. Nowadays, since Showdown came out, I normally get thrown off by people who don't have borders, end up thinking that they're Showdown players. Well, good luck, have fun. Only border you could have would be the Gold Season 1 border. Oh, right. You stopped playing for a while. I guess that would kind of hinder your collectibles and cosmetic options. Get to see the Grumper. I love Grumper. Chances are my Tolkien's getting banned here, especially if I ban out the Grumper. What I really want to do is get Mudrid up and going. I should have banned the Osakai for that reason. Because I actually know that Millie runs Uppercut on the Osakai. You should see the Owie. Okay. I can't lead with Mitty because there's a Zenith right there. Lawali is actually a relatively safe lead here. I'm not afraid of the damage that Adoro can output, and Toxic Ink from Nid, while it hurts, I can live one, and hit back with a Hypoxia. Now he needs to pick something that can threaten out Mudrid, otherwise I just pick... Yeah, there we go. This is still a really good board for me, though. This double Plague, I can also double threaten Grumper. Definitely want to ban out one of the natures again. Gonna do Nid, because I don't feel like dealing with Toxic Ticks. Also, double crystals are still available for Kinu. Yeah, once Osakai goes down, Mudred goes ham. When he accepts to adopt the metric system. I don't think Mitty's gonna do a whole lot this match. But it's nice to have something in the back that can threaten out Osakai if need be. Alright, so Osakai swaps for Kinu. Grumper. Whoa, it didn't swap. Ooh, reactive out Grumper, okay. Very surprised. Ooh, okay. So it's a combo to kill Wolfie's turn 1, I like that. I was expecting an uppercut. Really expecting the Kinu to come in there. Grumper does have Stonewall up now. And unfortunately a Plague plus even though I have dang it. Even though I have handcuffs on the Lolly, pushing off the neutralized would not be enough to knock out Grumper, I don't think. Maybe it would have been close. I suppose it could have. The Mom's Lunch on Kinu is pretty bad for me. I guess I could have done it just to trap the stupid thing in and kill it next turn. Because now it is freely able to swap. Luckily I have a primarily special defense or special attacking team, so the one special defense that Kinu has here from Stonewall isn't going to be super effective. I'm a little surprised the Grumper stayed in there, but it did, so it is what it is. Layful Sap on itself, okay. So, I'm gonna play the ignore the Kinu for the entire game. Raid boss Kinu, yep, basically. Yeah, I almost swapped into Mudred. I just was afraid that this thing has Resin Trap, and that would be really bad for me. Surprise, sacrifice? That would be surprising. Oh, it's got Denigrate. I forgot that move exists on Kinu now. Well, that's bad for me. Can no longer ignore Kinu. Madness buff. In a rebit. Good plays, good plays. Yeah, Zenrath's gonna be a problem now, for sure. Gotta get some more practice against Dull. I think Millie's got this though. There's a knockback coming my Mudred's way, and I was playing around my Mudred as a win con, so. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Plus it's +3 special defense and -1 special attack. I guess I should have left the Nidrasil in and swapped the and banned the Kinu. That definitely would have been the better play. In hindsight. Oh, Quartz Shield, okay. There's some in range to die to like a Soil Steam or something now. Nito. Here's where we click Madness buff, right? Ah, unfortunate. I was expecting a swap. On the Osakai slot. Oh, interesting. I always forget Earthbreaker has synergy. Kinda gotta make a play here. Gotta expect the swap into Kinu in the Osakai slot. I guess I could have doubled Grumper as well. That may have been the better play if I was expecting a Kinu swap. Because I don't kill Grumper here. And Grumper kills Zenrath if I don't double it, because Luale with this low special attack definitely doesn't. Yeah, doubling Grumper would have been the play. It's nice to get rid of Zenrath, but I don't have any way to kill Kinu much anymore. Mudred's my only chance, and it's just not good enough. Look at that damage, it's pitiful. Yeah. Yeah, I needed Mudred to deal with too much, and it got that special attack drop from Denigrate, and it just... it can't do enough anymore. Just Lifeful Saps here and heals off more damage than I can deal to it. I mean, that damage is decent, but it's not enough. We see a swap now on. Well, I needed Osakai to swap in for the Kinu, and it didn't happen. Yeah, that Kinu is just way too tough for me. And the Waspine with Nut Bar, Benefactor, and that is way too good of a combo. GG's. I should have banned the Kinu. I have now learned that Kinu, or Sol Kinu, is a threat. This has been a very informational match. It's a storm outside, if you guys can hear the thunder. Yes, GG's, Millie. Thank you for reminding me that Kinu learns Denigrate. I really haven't seen a lot of Kinus at all this patch. Thank you for the follow, Ebon. Such a great buff for Kinu. Yeah, for sure. Might be getting a lot of storms. Yeah, it's... So far it's just rain, and it's actually nice to get some rain. Evo hopping on into a stream to ask, where's the giant bunion? Been lost all day. So it is on the middle floor of Omninesia, the second island. It is the big tree. I don't think I can really show it on a map, unfortunately. But yeah, it's on the second floor of Omni, way to the left. I got a teleporter to it. I know I could warp there, but it doesn't really help me explain the position any better. Must also took you a while the first time. Went 100% blind on the story. I went blind on the story, but I did some of the side quests looking them up. Because I just wanted to unlock the items by that point. Alright, I have been streaming quite a while. Gonna do some other things tonight. So I am gonna end the stream. I've been dragging it on a while already. Hope you guys appreciate the extra content. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna stream is. We'll see. Technically it was 5-2 because I lost the last one, Kip, but yes, it was pretty good showing of Mitty. Cyterior Omni, yeah, that's it. So there was a mini poll done in the main competitive chat
in the main Discord in competitive chat, where there's been some issues with the seeding or like the matchup system for the TemCS. And so they're kind of debating on two options. They can either, one, delay the entire TemCS circuit until it gets fixed, or two, they can use like third-party systems to create brackets, something like Battlefy. And right now, it's looking like they're just going to delay the whole circuit. And I just wanted to mention that if that's the case, there really isn't a whole lot of point in playing anymore in this patch. I was kind of playing a bit more to see if I could just I don't know when the mid patch is going to happen. The next America tournament is on September 2nd. So I wanted to prepare for that a little bit. Well, I'll definitely play some once the mid-season patch hits. I think they sent it in. It's just depending on when Nintendo decides that they're going to send it through. Because Nintendo's the one that we're always waiting on for approval, yeah. But like once, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that patch changes some stuff. Hopefully I can still use the mitty team. I really hope they just nerf Shween and not Deluge, because this is, if they nerf Deluge, I'm gonna have to create an entirely new team, and I'm gonna be pretty discouraged, honestly. We'll see how it goes though. But I might not play a whole lot until the mid-season patch. Maybe I'll do like one stream a week, and then I'll try and still get out the in-depth guide videos on YouTube. But just wanted to give you guys another little update. They already said they'll take a tool from Shween and give us something else. I know, but like, there's another like 5-10 players out there complaining that Deluge is OP, please nerf. The only reason it's been gone under the radar is because so many Tems are bad with it. All of a sudden I start using it on, unfortunately, the patch where it's on a good Tem, and it's problematic. Remember them saying they were mad at 1.3, I think, because Nintendo refused their patch when it released. Like 60% of traits didn't work. Oh. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Zeno isn't a bad Tem. No, Zeno's got the highest base stat total of all Tems now. That being banned from TemCS at that patch? Yes, all the on-death traits is what it was. Alright, but I could be here for another 2 hours, but that's just not how I really planned my day. So I'll be here sometime. Maybe I'll get back into streaming. Today's stream was pretty fun. More often, at least. Maybe throw out another one this weekend. I think that my team might have a match for the league. It's a community tournament. Laura Weaver or some others usually stream that. It's fun. You guys can check that out. I've got a team you guys have seen before planned for it, but no spoilers on what it is. But I won't be streaming that, but you can catch it somewhere else. I think that's enough announcements. I've had like 10 minutes worth while getting distracted. We're trolling? No, we're not trolling. We're just using baby Tems. Free ad. Well, sure, Laura Weaver. You're part of what's holding this community together. With hosting, streaming, or casting, and creating the leaderboard. But, yeah, okay. That's gonna be all. I might finish this Bun Bun Radar before the next time you guys see me. Hopefully I get a Luma. I'll catch you guys next one. Thanks so much for watching. Alright. Bye-bye.